Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sandra and Sonia back again for another episode of Twins Talk Tubi, where we find some Tubi movies to review for you. This month, we're keeping up with the home invasion theme, and we're at the last Tuesday of the month. So this is going to be our last home invasion movie, and we chose this movie called Eat Me, which is from 2018. And the premise goes as follows. When a man commits a home invasion of a woman in the midst of a suicide attempt, their fates intertwine over an intense night of harrowing conflict. Okay? Um, as always on Twin Talk Tubi, we are going to give our first time reactions to this movie. So, on the count of three, here we go. One, two, three. Okay. So I'll have to admit, the last half of the movie, I didn't watch it.
I I fast forwarded through several parts of the movie.
Like I was forwarding and forwarding and forwarding
Me too.
just to watch the very end to see what happened. But I could have just forwarded it to the end and not watched the end. This movie was horrible. This movie was horrible. It was I don't know. The acting was stupid. The story was stupid.
It was
It didn't
too
make
long.
any. It was too long. Yes, it was definitely too long. It didn't make any sense. It was just these guys that broke into this lady's house and she happened to be trying to kill herself, so she was passed out when they got there. But I'm not even sure why she was trying to kill herself.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. So
Because I was trying to catch parts of it as I was pressing fast forward to see if she would mention it, and I'm pretty sure she didn't,
I don't think she
or
said anything. I might
or
have
at
missed it,
least
but
or at least not like she didn't blatantly say what it was. It was maybe it was something she said indirectly,
I don't know.
but I don't know. This movie was dumb, dumb, dumb.
Yeah. I didn't like it either. I thought it was way too long. Too much they left like too much filler. They put too much filler in it to
Yeah,
make it long. What wasn't necessary.
they
I
could
feel
have
like
they could have cut a lot of it out.
Yeah, I feel like that a lot of, I mean, I feel like we're jipping our viewers here because all these movies that we're showing are like pretty trashy, and we need to we need to bring some more some better content here on our page because
Yeah, I
I don't
don't
know,
know.
but
I
this
don't
is Tubi's
know.
fault, people, not ours. We're you
It's
know
hard. It's hard to.
it's
It's hard
hard.
to like.
There's a lot of movies streaming on Tubi, as most people know, and is a lot of time is hit and miss with them. And a lot of the times, the good movies are the ones that we've seen before, have been in the theater, have been on other maybe streaming sites that they have on here now that
Yeah.
we know are kind of good. But we're trying to branch out and watch some new things, and it's just kind of failing miserably the last few ones anyway. But this one, yeah, it was really bad. I feel like I have another idea of what this movie could have been.
Hmm.
Like if I had to pitch a story to someone, I would say, like, okay, this lady's, for whatever reason, this lady wants to commit suicide, right? And
Yeah.
these guys come in to whatever, torture her and, home invasion, all that stuff. And she tries to get them to kill her. She was doing this and she was kind of doing that in this movie. But I feel like it would have been way better if it was some kind of like a horror comedy. Like remember when in Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
Hmm.
Remember when those kids came and they went to the woods where they Tucker and Dale lived and stuff,
Yeah.
and they thought that Tucker and Dale were like killers and that they were killing people. They really weren't. It was just
Right.
stuff was just happening and people
Right.
died, but it wasn't because of them. I feel like it should be some in that vein, sort of. Like she wanted to die, so she wanted them to
To
maybe
try and kill.
kill her. But they were doing stuff to fumble the killing somehow. Like the killings would fumble somehow.
Hmm.
And she like, oh. And then she has to find another way to like kind of position herself, so to speak, for them to do it again. And but then something will happen, and it would have maybe been better if it was some way
Yeah, again,
that
I feel like they did. I feel like they tried to make this a comedy too, because in the beginning, just the way she was trying to kill herself, like she had the knife and she was trying to position it to like stab herself, and then she was
yeah,
like, and then she had it on her neck that she was gonna try and slice her throat, but it kind of came off a little comical a little bit, and I was thinking for a little while, oh, this is like a comedy, like a horror kind of comedy, or a comedy thriller, or something like that. But it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. It wasn't scary. It wasn't anything.
no.
Again,
And then it took her the guys when they broke in. She was kind of out of it because she was drugged up and all
yeah.
that. And even when she came out of it, it took her a while to figure out what was going on, like who these people were, or the guy was, because the one guy left in the beginning and then he didn't come back to
And
the
then
end,
you don't see him to the end. Yeah, that
which is
was strange too.
right. And by that time, the other guy, the younger guy that was there, was kind of had was has sympath was sympathetic to the woman, and he didn't
Yeah,
want to kill her or do anything to her, and it was like
yeah.
I don't know.
They try to do too much with this.
And then and again, they try to make this at the end, at the very very end, like artsy film, and then but I don't know what they were trying to do. I don't know what the end goal was with this one. I just don't know what they were thinking here.
I don't
And,
know.
mm-mm.
This one
This
sucked.
this bombed.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
again, not a recommendation here.
No, not
Yeah,
at all.
don't waste your time.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No, not fun. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember, you can follow us. We are part of the Horror Flick Chicks, and you can find our Twins Talk Tubi episodes on our YouTube channel, Horror Flick Chicks YouTube channel. We also have a podcast that we have on this channel, so make sure you subscribe so you can follow all our videos. And our podcast is also streaming on several audio platforms. And we are also on Facebook and Instagram, Horror Flick Chicks. So make sure you give us a follow. And, we'd love to hear from you. Tell us what you like, what you don't like, and what you'd like to see more of. And we'll try to, accommodate the requests. So, as always, we will be back. This is Sandra and my sister Sonia, the twins of Hartford Chicks, and we're out on this next episode of Twins Talk to Me. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.